man. Pete, couldn't that be described as cheating very nearly at our kind of strict ethics?
Well, it may be, yeah. Except that if this route's going to be climbed at all, then it's not going to be climbed from the ground without an inspection first, and without it actually being cleaned first. It's in a fairly dirty state, and you know, and you're so far from running something that if you do try to do it on the ground and fall off, then you're going to kill yourself.
What's really the accepted level in modern hard climbing is that the hard climber inspects his climb first. And can you do more? I mean, do you do more than that? Do you actually try out moves?
Yeah, I mean, it obviously varies from climber to climber, but on something like this, I would have tried out one or two moves. Obviously, the ones at the very top limit of my climbing ability. It's a fairly bold climb. That means it doesn't have much protection on it. So if you do fall off, then you're going to go for 50, 60 or 70 foot falls, which, you know, can be quite dangerous. And so, yeah, I think inspecting on that kind of climb is acceptable.
This is the easy part, going down.
Yes.
Oh. Now, you've done this first bit, haven't you, Pete, in your first attempt?
Yeah, I've been about 30 feet up on the first attempt.
Well, you're now on new ground, aren't you, Pete?
Right.
As far as Footless Crow went. This kind of very steep climbing. The climber's on his hands the whole time. I don't think you had anything like as much protection on this either, on the first ascent, did you?
Oh, no. So...
He's now moving into a series of very difficult moves. Are you just coming up to where you stopped that first attempt then, Pete?
No, it's a bit higher than this. This might be where I'm stopped on this attempt.
What actually beat you that first time?
Ability and fright. It's quite strenuous, this climbing.
Looks it. Weight's very much in his hands. It's very much more gymnastic, athletic form of climbing.
This section is what climbing is really all about. It's about pushing on when there isn't any protection and not cracking up. You start having doubts about your climbing ability. In these kinds of situations, then you're in a real problem.
I'm having to watch the ropes the whole time and be ready to react both to his movements, so I don't give him an uncomfortable tug from behind if he moves quickly, and also as he pulls the rope out to put in a running belay, I've got to be ready to release that rope through my braking device if he does fall off. Pete's got to be really careful with a long run out like this, that how he actually clips the rope in so that it doesn't drag and catch over the rock. And of course we'll start pulling him back. It's quite hard enough pulling your own body weight up, let alone having a rope that is almost hauling you backwards as you go up. And skill of a good climber is not just in climbing, it's also in being skillful in how you put the rope in position and thinking it out the whole time.
All these newfangled things in here. Not bad.
Getting these running belays in there is a challenge in itself because he's having to hang around, sometimes hold himself in out of balance positions, and it's a matter of having the strength not just to climb the route, but also to be able to hang around, put your protection in, and then have the strength to go on climbing after it.
The next section is now where it starts to get really hard. Ideas to climb fairly fast.
You need, while you're doing this kind of climbing, absolute concentration. It's very difficult to talk your way up a climb while you're actually in action. You're just concentrating on trying to find the next hold, the next possible runner, assessing it, working it all out, almost like a game of chess. 2 or 3 moves in advance the whole time.
The trouble with this bit is it's you can climb it, all right, but it's virtually impossible to put protection at the same time. I've just climbed up there to on the very hardest part of the climb and managed to get a piece of protection in on that flake up there. But the trouble is that you can't actually put the protection in and have the strength to carry on at the same time. So I've got it in and now come down for a rest. If I'd tried to go on then, I'd just have fallen off. As it is, I'll probably fall off anyway, but at least I won't fall very far now. In a bit, Chris.
Okay. So when you want me to slack off?
Yeah. A bit slack.
Ah, brilliant. Well done. I'm taking you off the yellow.
An incredible amount of drag on these ropes. Okay, Chris, I'm there.
Well, this is the first E5 I've ever climbed. In fact, the hardest thing I've ever climbed before is an E3. And so whether I'm going to be able to get up this, I should say, is highly questionable. And the worst thing, with Pete having actually insisted on being a bleeding traditionalist and running the route out in a single pitch, is I don't know whether he can hear me, and I don't think he's going to be able to give me anything like a tight rope. It's all right here, but higher up I'm going to be hanging in desperate straits. Okay, climbing!
Okay!
Let's hope you heard that. Long reach, but there are little jugs and little things that you can actually hold on to. And there's a nice, reassuring tug from the rope as well. I'm not proud, I just like having a firm rope. I'd like to be able to climb this, but I don't mind a little bit of help from my friend up there. And the ropes say, take it in! I think the bugger's playing with me. Sit tight, I've got to get a runner out.
Right.
Well, you really get to know your friends here.
I can't feel you very well. Lot of rope drag up here.
I'll tell all. I gave him a tight rope on the crux, so I bloody well hope he gives me a tight rope on this. This is the place where Pete failed on the first ascent, and I'm not bloody surprised. Oh, something there. You take it in really tight. Thank you. Okay, climbing. Give me a tight rope.
Okay.
Oh, Eureka, Eureka. I managed to do that quite elegantly.
If you get stuck, Chris, I'll dangle a pound note over the edge.
Keep it tight, old friend. Okay, now. That's it. Oh, I think I can actually rest in a few seconds. Just under the overhang, taking the runners off. Right, it starts getting hard. Yeah, get right up. Okay. Take in! You bugger. Nothing like leaving one dangling. Thank you. Take in, you bugger. Oh.
You mean take in, take in? I'm
Both
pulling as hard as I can, Chris.
Take in tight. This is where I had him on a tight rope. And his friends just fell out. Oh, God. Take in tight. Take in tight. Thank you. Take in. Oh, let me go. Once I lose this, I've had it. Take in tight. Take in.
Yeah.
Thank you. God. I just haven't got the bloody strings. Madness. Such management on a tightrope. Take in! Oh dear. God. I haven't got the strength to hold myself. Take in! That's it. Oh, I wish you could take it in, but honey, let me go. Doesn't matter if I can just get over there. Certainly I can do it. Please. Right, you just got to be. Okay, I'll try once more. Give me a really tight rope as I come up. Take in. Tight. Take in. Oh. Nice. I'm sagging too bloody much. They didn't do it even holding onto the ruddy nut. Oh, well done, Livesey. Oh dear. God. Having the strength to get over there. No, I just haven't the strength for it. I don't think. Pete! I just haven't the strength for it. I'll just swing across and Juma up that bit.
Oh yeah, okay then.
I heard them coming off and across. I didn't know we climbed that. What is known as rope manoeuvres. Question is a bloody hell. Oh, was that there? Ah, finding a new second man's route here. I can.
Jolly difficult, Craig.
What?
Jolly difficult, isn't it?
Pardon?
Jolly difficult.
What did you say? Say, was it difficult?
I said it's jolly difficult, isn't it?
It's bloody desperate, man. Well, I must say you did bloody well leading it because I did quite well dangling it. Take in! Oh,
Great lad.
Oh, I just hadn't got the strength for that last move. But I enjoyed the rope. Do you know, half the time that rope was slack lower down.
Well, I was pulling as hard as possible.
Well, it was dragging. I had a feeling half the time, though, that you were just letting it go a bit, and oh well.
Would I ever do that?